So imagine, you're driving down the 401 with a friend. Instantly, there's a snowstorm. It's a whiteout. You can't see anything in front, and bang, you hit the truck in the front. You roll in the ditch, and you and your friend are injured. You miraculously survive this accident. You both have a whiplash, a broken collarbone. After several months of rehab, you overcome. You're stronger for it. For somehow you've gone out of this accident out of your mind. Your friend, unfortunately, hasn't been that lucky. He suffers depression and for some reason has not let go of this incident. Why is that? Same situation, similar injuries, yet different interpretations of the event. Do you ever tell yourself, do you ever find out what you're telling yourself? Are you aware of the interpretations of a certain event, either good or bad? Or are we recreating a perception of reality as we go along? Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I will speak about reality check. A perception in the way we interpret things. I'm going to demonstrate how your eyes, in fact, deceive you. How your mind plays tricks on you. And how you can reshape perceptions in your life. But most importantly, I'm going to show you how you can alter your perception with words and thoughts and create a new belief and ultimately a new reality. First, I will prove that reality is an illusion. And then I'm going to show you 3 steps to create your own reality, all in a matter of 7 minutes. It's tall order, but I'm up for the challenge. So let's take a look at Exhibit A. What do you see? Which line is longer? Is it the top one or is it the bottom one? Who thinks it's the top one? Who thinks it's the bottom one? And who's gone through this experiment in the past and realized that they're both the same length? Is it your eyes or is it your mind that's deceiving you? Albert Einstein said, and I like that you quoted him, reality is merely an illusion, although it's a very persistent illusion. And if Albert Einstein said it, clearly it's got to be right. Here's my second example. Have you ever bought a new car? And while driving in town, this car starts reappearing everywhere. Has that happened? You see it there, you see it there. Well, were they there in the past? Did they miraculously appear? It's perhaps we simply notice things that are familiar and things that we know, and we see what we want to see. This idea of creating reality is nothing new. The Buddha said, what you dwell upon, you become. Any Jesus lovers out there? He said, it is done unto you as you believe. Any Hindu mysticism? All right, they said whatever a person's mind dwells on intensely and with firm resolve, that is exactly what he becomes. Jewish? Talmud? I've got one too. We do not see things as they are, we see them as we wish them to be. Let's not forget Oprah. She says, you are co-creating your life with the energy of your own intentions. I was going to give you her voice, but it just didn't work for her. You get the picture, people. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your words that you tell yourself create your reality. Reminds me of a joke my father used to tell me all the time. It was a mother who was driving, and she had a 5-year-old son at the back. And the 5-year-old son says, where are all the jerks on the road? Oh, honey, that's only when your father's driving. So clearly, now that you realized That you must question what you see as real. I'm now going to give you the 3 steps to do just that and create the reality that you want. You may want to write this down. I'm only going to go through this once. Step number 1. Be aware of your thoughts. Be conscious of them. Take the time to observe them. Listen to your stories. Listen to the lies. And if you're not too sure what you're telling yourself, all you need to do is just put paper to pen and just start writing without stopping for at least 10 minutes. Something's going to come out. You're going to wonder, you go, is that me saying that? Strange. And ask yourself, what are the benefits of believing that? Am I better off knowing this or believing this or telling myself this? Is it based on, am I saying this because of security? Is it led by fear? Is it led by love? Or is it simply my mother's fault because I think this way? I leave that up to you and your therapist to talk about that one. Moving on to step number 2. Once you've observed your thoughts, now you must embody some new beliefs. And this may be simply simple as repetitive statements in your head. I mean, Olympians do it all the time. They talk to themselves, but in a positive way to get what they want. But you got to understand, the mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is not real. Just like when you're woken up from a dream, from seeing that monster or that ghost or that alien creature. They don't distinguish between what is real and what is not real. So you can trick the mind on your own. So start believing, start imagining, start embodying, visualizing what you want as an outcome. Or visualizing what you want to be, who you want to become. As simple as that. It sounds really simple, but this is years in the making. Step number 3, this may be the most difficult part, is taking action. Because despite what you want, there's obstacles in the way. There's those monsters, there's those alien creatures. So you need to take action despite the fear. Those are the 3 steps. Follow that and let me know how it goes. So I urge you to take control of your thoughts. Don't be a slave of your past thinking. Don't merely accept what you see and what you feel as reality, and question your interpretations of all events. Be the master of your own thoughts. Focus on the positive lessons, those experiences, either good or bad, and then let them go, just like that. Focus on what you want to become. Focus on the perceptions that create the reality that you want, because your thoughts become your perceptions, and your perceptions become your reality. So carefully choose your thoughts, your words, because you may end up embracing them as the truth. Thank you.